Sleep no be die. Shake no day. Shake no go come day. Until we reach Booyah. Until we reach Booyah. We shall never leave our journey halfway, oh. Until we reach Booyah. For November 2017, when Puwabia declare war for Ambazonia, our brothers and sisters them pick cutlass them. Our brothers and sisters them pin guns for defend homeland. Them be talk say them go crash Amba in 2 weeks, but not 10 years now I'm counting. La Republic still nova fit crash Amba. Shey, oh for La Republic. Chop fire, una tighty. Una remember how this thing be there for 2018 now. Make una know the catch with people them for asking money. Make una know the beat with people them. Make una go back for respect with people them. Make with people them una first line of defense. Una go see say them go the LF. Una give una information. Even give una chop, give una money. Now so we want them. Una di do a good job. We thank una for all the good work. Way una di do. Amba must be free. Sleep no be die. Yeah. Shake no day. Small no be sick. Oh. Amba that now we country. Wata na wata. Wata na wata. Shake no day. Small no be sick. Amba that now we country. Sleep no be die. Amba that now we country. Asawana, wana, asabuam, buam, esimili. Where them there? Make we jam and carry and go. Sleep no be die. Shake no day. Shake no go come day. Amba that now we country.
Now, good evening for everybody. We throw a salute for all our people then. We also throw a salute for the people of La République du Cameroun. Our talk for today, it will be a short one, and we will go straight to the point. Today, we want to give an update for all the things that did happen for La République and also for Ambazonia. We want every time make every person what did happen, when it did happen, so that all will push for the same direction. The Ambazonia people, their freedom, it be more closer today than any other time. Cameroon is occupation of Amazonia. It is for the lowest point. It be for the weakest point. The occupier, the government of Mr. Biya, it don't go put the hand for things the way they no go only chop the hand them, but they go swallow the regime itself. The regime of Paul Biya, no matter how long he don't stay for power, this time around, the tsunami that turned away the camp, that wind, that hurricane, it go sweep, it go drown, it go sink this regime this time around. They don't go touch wetin they not be sabi am. They don't go start wetin they not fit stop am. So everybody wey dey for ground zero, if you be an Amazonian, the first thing wey I want make you know, na say you over get sense. The Amazonian people them, they get sense, they get sense, they get sense, they get sense, they get wisdom. As they talk, Amazonia na people the way they get divine wisdom. They see things them when other people go take them 10 years for cancer. Cameroon government, it convinced a lot of Amazonians. See, me they not talk about Amazonia. Me they not talk about armed resistance. It convinced a lot of Amazonians. Wait today they did for social media. The one they did for Canada, they did for America, they did for Europe. They spread all over the world. It tell they say any man where he put a name and a face in connection with Amazonia, they go spoil your family, spoil your name, make you destroy your work, your career, as they call them. They go destroy them. The same people where they be the fear for talk about Amazonia, where they be the fear for talk about guns, they be the fear for talk about self-defense. They be the fear for talk about the responsibility for protect. They be the fear for talk about the massacres and the genocide when Mr. Biya commit for Amazonia. Now the same people today, they do for social media every single day. They talk about guns. They talk about armed resistance for Cameroon. Now the same people today, they talk say make they raise money for Cameroon, buy guns for stand up to the Biya's regime. The same people where Mr. Biya, it be they pay the money for fight Amazonia for using armed resistance against Cameroon. Now the same people today, they talk about the importance of armed resistance. They say no, violence not fine. Today, now then they preach violence against the dictator. That's why I know if you thank the Amazonian people enough. That's why I know if you thank Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba enough. That's why I know if you thank the Amazonian Defense Forces enough. That's why I know if you thank the leadership of the Amazonia Governing Council enough for being wise, for the common sense where they get them. Where they know say there was no other way where people they be fit for survive. There was no other way where we be fit for start this process and for push this occupier out. It will be now the last option. Today, the last option, the option where everybody, they abandon Amazonian, they start for fear. Say if they get themselves involved, it will put them for trouble. Today, now those same people that they promote armed resistance. They did inside America, they promote armed resistance. They did for Canada, they promote armed resistance. They did for Europe, they promote armed resistance. They even did inside La République, they promote armed resistance. The Amazonian strategy, where Cameroon be the pay una money for fight against. Una don't realize, I say, there is no other way una fit change that regime through peaceful means. Today, now una the advocate for make all una citizens the buy guns. Make all una citizens the pick up guns. So why I no go be proud? For standing on wetin dey work, wetin be effective, wetin don't be proven. And of it thank Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba enough. And I hope say every person with the watch today, we owe that man thanks. We need to pray for you. We need to thank you for the sense we get him. For learn how to fight Cameroon for the way it could be effective. All right. That one be our small introduction. Mr. Bia don't go touch a sleeping giant. Poor Bia, a sleeping giant. Giant is sleep. Poor Bia come out, go touch it. A giant, the sleep. Poor Bia come out, tell me go woke up you for sleep. He don't go woke up. Not be only a sleeping giant. A giant will be asleep. But he don't go woke up. A giant will don't prepare. He don't rest fine. He don't gather power. He don't gather energy. And he be ready for bite. He be ready for chop the occupier, chop the dictator, catch the dictator, catch them. So, Mr. Tchiroma, he tell them, say, una no fit thief my election, una go free. The population not be ready. Una don't test the Cameroon people them for far too long. And we must put an end for this nonsense. Say they go take a protest for move thief people them inside power. Say they go take protest for move people that they carry gun for power. Say no waka. It don't make sense. We must adopt the Amazonian strategy of armed rebellion, of armed resistance. So Tchiroma don't copy Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, a liberation roadmap for Amazonia, take them for apply them right for Cameroon, for use them against Pobia, for use them against the CPDM party. As soon as I don't hear from one of Mr. Tchiroma, the people them, Belmondo. Mr. Mondo, he don't talk about how they don't already recruit 100,000 fighters. That means say the young people them for Cameroon, the young women them for Cameroon, the young men them for Cameroon, They are hungry for freedom. They be thirsty for freedom. They be hungry freedom. They want freedom like yesterday. They don't want them today. They want freedom like yesterday. They want freedom as urgent as this moment. 100,000. They don't be recruited. And according to them, materials already enter from different angles of Cameroon. So that they put things in for strategic places. Move people then for strategic places. Now how do one take the one? Tchiroma liberation roadmap. It not did the same with Ambazonia, but they copy some things. For them, they don't give the ultimatum. Now, if Mr. Bia, it fail, and by the way, yesterday we make 48 hours, so the 48 hours don't pass. That means say any time from now, since yesterday, where 48 hours pass, it reach. That means say the fight don't already start, because yesterday they be only moved now 70 young people then for the north. Now only 70 they move on yesterday. The other day, we only seen a video, we not be know the number. 2 days ago, we only seen a video, we not be know the number. So out of the more than 1 million young Camerooners then, where they don't arrest them during the protest, if they don't only release now 70 yesterday, plus one where they released them 2 days ago, we not think say the number don't reach 250. We don't release them. So that means say Tchiroma, he order and the ultimatum, it don't start. How they want to take the one? Their goal now for focus on police stations, attack on police stations, attack on gendarme brigade, attack on DOs, SDOs, attack on mayors, attack on the governors. They go directly for the centers of administration. I just get a message before one come here. We get a message directly from a contact for the Grand North, where he write them for we for French, and then I take them and put them for Google, and then Google give you the full translation. We don't even put them for our workspace. Make people see them for the. He talks, they say, their focus go be specifically for go after what they call and say prefecture, SDOs and DOs. It's that the real key people in that way, because now the SDO be in charge of a division, and then the DO be in charge of a subdivision. So they go now after those key elements. They will go after all CPDM buildings. They will go after all CPDM headquarters. They will go after all places. Then way the mayors for mayor office. They will go after those mayors. They will go after the parliamentarians. They will go after the senators. Any person where it play a key important role for inside the CPDM government, according to their liberation plan, now those people will be a direct target. Now the way that way they want to take them for move the CPDM, for liberate Cameroon from CPDM. This one are a full liberation movement for liberate the Cameroon people them from CPDM. Not being just an armed resistance where people that they just fight anyhow. Now a targeted armed resistance. Now the armed resistance way they need to carry gun not just for fight for street. No. The fight for street go reach because they go need when those gendarmes they not stand with the people them, then the gendarmes too they go start for go down. Now hear me fine. Because we know how for take people, interpret messages, and then be able for put them, for communicate them, put them out for the way every person feel understand them. That one we know say will be the best for that one. For simplify political communication messages. So at first they go only attack police station now for liberate, not before release, for liberate all the Cameroonese citizens and way the police they catch them during the protest and then they lock them. According to Tchiroma, it be illegal and they not do them with any law. So they do them, it be out of the law. So they go for liberate them from the people the way they take them hostage. So that's why they go attack police stations. So when I go see this, once when I hear the first gun, the attack go first, boom, direct police station. Because Tchiroma one show say they say, he mean what he talk. He need just talk. He mean am. And so between now, this November for this second week of November by the time one reach the third week of November, the fourth week of November, towards end of November, we now go see big changes inside Cameroon. The Cameroon way we know them now, it no will exist again. Because the people of Cameroon, Mr. Biya don't put them for, he don't over suppress them and he don't over oppress them. Mr. Biya don't beat them, nag them, log them. They don't make them, they don't over suffer them. They don't put them inside plenty fear. Where if you see an ordinary Cameroonese, they don't give up. They don't just dash the country for poor beer. Cameroon is a country where they don't just dash them for poor beer. That means anything where poor beer be one do, Cameroon may just take them. Because the people they don't fear, they like a dog. When you don't overbeat your dog, beat that dog. Even if you not carry anything for nag the dog just see you now. So the dog, you will just see the dog go sleepy for some small corner. Now so the Cameroonese people they don't be. People they don't over oppress them, suppress them, put so much fear and torture for them. Where they just surrender the country for poor beer. Until the liberator woke up. Until Tchiroma show up. He start to tell them, say, why would they accept those kind of things? If we get a better country, if we get a more peaceful country, but we don't need to accept those things. Why would I need to live on? A small group of people them, when I not elect them, they don't take the whole country and live and make everybody else they suffer, not only them they enjoy. Why? Begin to not get better schools, water no day, road they no day, everywhere they smell, mosquito is everywhere, there is the thief flop everywhere. Now which kind of country? This is a country of shame. We not fit to live like that. And on top of that, they can't thief election for broad daylight. And the one may gonna accept them? No. I not say we want peace. But you not get peace when you be oppressed. Now peace that. It like they take you, they put them inside pot way. They don't cook them. And then they tell you say peace there inside. Not be peace that. That one a hellfire. How Tchiroma say no. We not go get a beautiful country where we fit develop and change and transform them and give people them a better life. And then they take everybody, they put inside hellfire. Now what be all this nonsense? Say peace, because one make peace and democracy. No! We must liberate this country. And for liberate the country, that means we must change our approach. We need to change our approach. We need to get courage, like the Amazonian people there. We need to get ngum, like Amazonia. The B, they need to respect the citizens. But for the B, for respect the citizens, they must show say, now the citizens they get the country, and not be the B they get the country. And not be the police they get the country. And not be the gendarme they get the country. So we the citizens, we must show say now we get the country. So that the B they start to respect the citizens. And they start to treat the citizens with respect. And the B they will not say they not be above the law. And the police they will not say they not be above the law. So for we forget there, we must clean the system from CPDM. So the fight now a liberation for topple the CPDM regime and clean Cameroun from CPDM. So you don't start when I don't see now say that they shake. No man, they don't feel sleep. They don't move their picking them. They don't hide. Move all their picking them. They send them for Europe. A lot of them now, they move their picking and send them for Canada. And for the United States. They use now their family relatives then. May they move their picking them. They don't take every minister passport. They don't take all the mayors, their passport them. For you for travel out of Cameroon as a member of the government, you must go take permission. So they know. Say Tchiroma don't activate the population. The population now the army of resistance. So now if you get a population of 22 million people for Cameroon, then you get an army, a 22 million army of resistance. So you tell me, how the CPDM government go manage survive? That's why now a very sweet time this for every person we do for Cameroon. Because now you go be free from poverty terrorism. It come. So we must get ready for join the Tchiroma fight. Where he talks say it come street by street, office by office. Every place where CPDM office dey, you know say that place go be under attack. Any place where when I know say a DO office dey, that place go be under attack. Any place where SDO office dey, that place go be under attack. So when I go see all these attacks across Cameroon, now make we bring them back to Amazonia. When I remember what you tell me a few days ago, the fight between Tchiroma and Bia, now the best fight for the Amazonian people then. Because now make the fight themselves, right? As they fight themselves, now so they move all their people then, all their resources, all their assets, gendarmes assets, police, B, Jamie, intelligence, the army. They get for move most of them bring up Amazonia. And they move most of them bring up Amazonia. So for Amazonian generals, make you tell you this thing. Now power be the key. Now power be the key. Now the time this as the people them for La Republique, they go after CPDM administrators. The Amazonian fighters, they also get for shift the fight from going after the B, the police and the gendarme, Una go after the people then way now then they manage the occupation. I don't sing this song since 2017, 2018, 2019. I don't sing them. If you go after the administrators, when now then they manage the occupation, if the administrators you know they gendarme no get use, police no get use, B no get use. Without SDO, without the DO, without the mayor, without all those colonial authorities, the occupation system go collapsed. So if you see the people them, Tchiroma people them, they don't take Ambazonia a plan and they say, okay, we go now after the center of administrative authority. If we go after the center of administrative authority, it will make our fight a lot more easier. As you don't talk them for more than 5 years. Now Tchiroma can implement them. A very smart idea. Why you want to go waste your time, fight all the B them, fight all the police them, fight all the gendarme them, before you go reach to the real target? Where you feel go directly to the real target. And it make your fight a lot more easier. You don't think so? So, to all Ambazonia commanders, forget Cameroon now out of Ambazonia. Now the simplest thing. Now the simplest thing. It will require intelligence. Once one go down, the news go spread. Instantly. Now when they don't take the war, they hand them over to the chiefs. Bia don't move your hand for the war. Say, Mr. Chief, phone. When I say una want power no, I don't give una power. The war now for una hand. Ambazonia, all Ambazonians commanders, the gap for country don't now think about among themselves and said, now when they don't carry this war now, they give them over to the chiefs. Now who chief don't become? Because if they hand over the war to the chief, who the chief don't become? If they hand over the war to the fund, now who the fund don't become? If they don't shift the war to the elite, now who the elite don't become now? We promise we will only talk today for 25 minutes. What 25 minutes don't reach. We'll prepare tomorrow. We can lay them out for una. How the BR regime, how they don't fight themselves. How some they talk now say, why would we rig that election? Why would not believe and make Mr. Bia go quietly? Why would not believe and make they do the transition quietly? And for she don't win now, enjoy all the power and the money we don't get her. Why we do these things? The infighting where it dey now inside the CPDM party, it's not easy. Now so they fight each other, they crush each other. Tomorrow we'll go bring even the audios of some of the ministers then, where they crush their friend. And one minister the way he don't crush another minister, a woman. So how it take know how that woman is skin day, so they start for crush the woman, reach for some kind thing then. We're gonna find out. So I mean, when I know I know be person I like for bring that kind of thing for the public, because not be the kind of thing that I like for the discourse I want to come for online, because we get much more better things then. But sometimes some of these things they just be so fun, just for the comedy purpose of it, right? So tomorrow we'll go bring una the drama and the comedy of the infighting for the downfall of CPDM. And then we're going to take una now, we'll go next for bring in some Tchiroma people then, make they can talk away directly, waiting to go on. Alright? So everybody will watch on YouTube, make sure say you like and you subscribe. Alright? Please. If you watch for ACM Facebook page, make you like ACM Facebook page. If you watch for ACM YouTube page, make you like and subscribe ACN YouTube page. Okay? If you never join the spokesman a Facebook page, when after they drop 15-30 seconds, go join them quick. But before you want to leave here for YouTube, make sure say you just take 1 second and then you just like and you subscribe so that we build and expand the community. All money place there. We'll talk on that tomorrow. Make Amber is watching. Cameroun versus Cameroun. Tchiroma versus Pobia. The population versus the police. Amber is watching. All money place there.
When you look at the pictures on the left, you see Sissoko, Ayuk, Tabe, and others. We have more than 3,000 Ambazonians locked up in the prisons of Cameroon. The shame of Africa is not only because we sat and watched our heroes murdered, it's because we collaborated with those who killed our own warriors, the Thomas Sankaras, the Patrice Lumumbas. And that Nigeria could collaborate with the tyranny of Cameroon to kidnap our own leaders, transport them to Yaoundé, kept them incommunicado for more than a year, tortured them psychologically, brought a lot of pain on their family, put them through a kangaroo trial in the night, sentenced them to life in jail. It's a slap on the face of every living Ambazonian. That is why we have said we must match Cameroon method for method. Fight them in every inch of our homeland, because they don't understand dialogue. They don't understand negotiations, because the weapons they deploy in the occupation of our homeland is that of brute force. In the past years, we put in place a well-refined strategy because we realized occupation was predicated on political governance without your consent. We realized occupation was predicated on economic exploitation. That is why we taught our defense forces to shatter the myth around Cameroon's invincibility, because Cameroon believed it was powerful to subdue us for more than 50 years, and it will be able to subdue us for the next 50 years. We shattered their invincibility when they declared war on us. We took the war to them. We fought them block by block, inch by inch, rooftop by rooftop, backside by backside. We made them to understand this generation is not the generation you can mess up with. That we have studied the occupier and we understand them. And we aren't gonna blink until the last forces of Cameroon are bundled out of our homeland. And we aren't gonna forgive and forget. We aren't gonna forgive and forget. There will be accountability, and we will hold all those murderers and rapists and bring them to justice. And I have made a solemn promise to our people. Even if Mr. Biya dies, we will search for his grave, exhume his body, bring his bones to our court, and try him for murder and genocide against our people. This is not the generation that will forgive and forget. All of our resources that have been stolen, we will search for them and bring them back in our homeland to give our people a fair shot in this world.
Bonjour tout le monde. Je fais ce voice à ce groupe. S'il vous plaît, ne le faites pas suivre. Je le fais uniquement pour votre information d'abord. Ainsi, vous saurez quoi en faire. Dans un post, il y a quelques minutes, je vous ai annoncé la création des forces de légitime défense du Cameroun. Donc, ces forces sont désormais créées. Elles sont sur place dans le pays. Et l'objectif de ces forces est de se rassurer, numéro un, que le génocide en préparation par le régime Biya ne puisse pas prospérer. Et numéro deux, il faut se rassurer que la vérité des urnes soit rétablie. Je vais commencer par le point numéro 1, qui est empêcher le génocide en préparation. Nous avons découvert il y a quelque temps que le régime Biya donne des munitions, a donné des munitions aux forces armées qui sont originaires de la région du Sud, à certains qui sont originaires autour de Bachenga et dans la Haute-Sanaga. Donc, si vous avez bien remarqué lors des marches qui ont eu lieu, vous constaterez que en examinant la liste des personnes qui ont tiré et qui ont tué des Camerounais lors des marches, vous remarquerez que quasiment 90% d'entre eux sont originaires d'une seule région, et qui est donc la région du Sud. Ça, c'est parce que l'armée camerounaise, qui sait que M. Tchiroma a gagné au quartier général avec un score de 69%, a gagné dans l'ensemble des casernes au sein de la population des forces armées du Cameroun. M. Tchiroma a gagné l'élection avec plus de 60%. Ça fait que le régime en place ne sait plus à qui faire confiance. Donc, qu'est-ce qu'ils font? Ils ont retiré les munitions, ne donnent plus les munitions aux membres des forces armées qui sont issus des autres régions. Ils préfèrent que ces munitions soient entre les mains des personnes auxquelles eux, ils font confiance. Et comme de manière naturelle, ils ne font confiance en majorité qu'à des personnes issues de leur groupe ethnique, on est arrivé à la conclusion que le régime Biya prépare un génocide, parce que c'est ce que c'est. En concentrant les munitions entre les mains des personnes d'un seul groupe ethnique, ils se disent qu'ils contournent le problème et ils empêchent les militaires, les forces armées d'autres groupes ethniques de répondre. Parce qu'ils ont cette peur, ils voient les chiffres, ils savent que M. Biya a perdu au sein des forces armées et police par un très grand score. M. Tchiroma a eu plus de 60% de cette population. Et donc, ils ne font plus confiance à cette population. Les munitions sont donc désormais à tête chercheuse, même au niveau des réunions. Vous constaterez que ce soit au niveau du quartier général ou des services rattachés, les réunions se font désormais à tête chercheuse. Donc, si vous n'êtes pas d'un certain groupe ethnique, on ne vous fait pas confiance, vous n'êtes plus partie des réunions, vous ne faites plus partie de ces réunions. Et ça, ce sont des signes clairs qu'un génocide est en train de se préparer au Cameroun. Et donc, les forces de légitime défense du Cameroun ont donc décidé d'arrêter ça. Ne permettront pas que ce génocide ait lieu. La dernière fois qu'il y a eu un génocide en Afrique, c'était en 1994. Et on a vu des gens préparer le génocide au vu et au su de tout le monde. Personne n'a rien fait. Et en moins de 100 jours, 1 million de personnes sont décédées, ont été assassinées. En concentrant les munitions entre les mains d'un groupe ethnique, le régime Biya s'assure de ce que ce groupe ethnique fera tout pour le maintenir au pouvoir. C'est donc un génocide en bonne et due forme qui est en préparation. Donc, la mission première des forces de légitime défense du Cameroun est d'empêcher ce génocide. Et empêcher ce génocide veut dire que nous allons équiper les membres de l'armée à qui on a refusé des munitions, on va leur en fournir. Et nous allons travailler ensemble avec le soutien du peuple camerounais pour empêcher ce génocide de prendre place. Parce qu'il n'est pas question que ce soit seuls les frères de M. Biya, de M. Ngongo, de M. Galax et Toga, qui vont se retrouver avec les munitions et que les autres n'aient pas de munitions. Donc, nous allons changer ça très rapidement. Donc, ça, c'est en ce qui concerne le point numéro 1, dont le but est d'équilibrer la terreur. Numéro 2, l'objectif des forces de défense, de légitime défense du Cameroun, est de rétablir la vérité des urnes. C'est évident pour le monde entier qu'il n'y a qu'un seul vainqueur au sortir de ces élections, et ce vainqueur est M. Issa Tchiroma Bakari. Tout le monde le sait. En se faisant proclamer vainqueur et en prêtant serment dans une mascarade de cérémonie, M. Biya et son gang pensent avoir trompé le monde entier. Ils pensent avoir mis le monde entier face à un fait accompli. Donc, les choses ne se passeront pas comme ça. L'objectif est donc de clairement déposer le régime de M. Biya et de rétablir la vérité des urnes telle que connue par le peuple camerounais. Donc, voilà les deux objectifs, les deux raisons pour lesquelles les forces de légitime défense ont été créées. Ces forces emploieront des personnes qui ne sont pas nécessairement de l'armée, mais ces personnes seront intégrées à la fin. Donc voilà en gros le message que j'avais pour vous, afin que vous compreniez qu'est-ce qui est en train de se passer et que vous sachiez exactement quoi dire à vos différentes audiences. Donc l'heure est grave. Il est bon que vous compreniez cela. Il est bon que vous ameniez le peuple à comprendre que les forces de légitime défense ne sont pas l'ennemi du peuple. Ces forces-là sont les amis du peuple. Elles sont issues du peuple. Et donc, il faut les encourager, il faut les aider, comme chacun pourra. Donc, voilà la petite annonce que j'avais. S'il y a des conversations additionnelles qu'il faudra avoir, je vous ferai savoir. Merci.